Hey everyone, this is Dave. Hey, I just finished a squat workout, and it's the video I loaded before this one just a few minutes ago. And if you haven't checked it out yet, please check it out. Had a squat workout last week, if you'll remember, and hurt my knee afterwards. After the workout, about an hour after the workout, the knee swelled up. Was in a lot of pain and, had to ice it down a couple of days in a row. And the last 3 or 4 days, the knee's fine. I mean, I've been doing everything on it, walking on it, working outside on it. And it's been fine. And, I've got 7 weeks before my 60th birthday, and I got to get busy with this thing. So I decided to squat today. And as you'll see, I went up to 500 pounds. And I got 500 right on the money. It went up strong. It went down deep and it went up strong. I don't think I could have done 515, I don't think. Maybe I had 510 in me, maybe. I didn't want to push it. But check it now. The knee felt good the entire workout. And it feels good now. This is 30 minutes after the workout. Feels great. So I don't get the whole knee thing. I've had this problem with this knee. If you remember back last fall, I hurt it. And I had to go, I ended up in the hospital and ended up back at my surgeon's office who actually operated on it a couple of years ago. And he told me then, last fall, if you remember, those of you who follow this channel, I had a small meniscus tear. But he said it didn't look bad enough that we needed surgery. If I wanted to go in and get cortisone shots every 6 to 8 weeks, I could. And that's been working other than last week, that little flare-up. And now it's back to normal. And I went up to, and last week I only went to 350. I went to 500 today, good, strong, deep 500, and it feels great. So I don't get this whole knee thing. Anyway, but it did give me a wake-up call. I might have got 510. Guys, that's 100 pounds. And I've got 7 weeks to add 100 pounds onto this squat, this vertical leg press squat. And I've got a lot of work cut out for me. But I'm bound and determined to make this happen one way or the other. Now, if it don't, I'll still have the attempt and I will still have the pig out. For some reason, I always call picnics pig outs. I guess that's what they are. We're all pigging out. Why do I call picnics pig outs? Anyway, yeah, welcome to my pig out. Come on. We'll have a pig out on my birthday, and I'll do the attempt like all my birthday attempts. Like the one I did on the 40th, I had 30 people there. On my 52nd birthday when I swung the sledgehammer, had about 30, 40 people there. And this one, we'll have a picnic, pig out if you will. And I'll have a bunch of people here, and I'll try it anyway. And if hopefully, good Lord willing, I'll get it. And but I've got a lot of work to do. So those of you who live close, August, well, I'm not for sure what, I should have prepared for this video. I'm not for sure what August 15th falls on. But if August 15th falls on a Sunday or a weekday, I'll probably do it on the Saturday closest to my birthday. So we'll just call that August 15th. We'll call that my birthday deal. And that way we can have almost said pig out again, picnic. And that's if the weather here in Ohio permits. But usually by August the rain is gone, so we should be good. Getting excited over this, a little nervous with 7 weeks to go. I'm still 100 pounds away. Just found myself in a couple of spring slumps and couldn't get out of it and couldn't get myself to train. And I don't know what that was all about. And it put me behind. And now I'm behind the 8 ball trying to work back and trying to get this thing. But I've been there before, and somehow, some way, I usually pull it off. I put it this way: if I don't, this will be the first time that I've failed on a birthday gig. So I hope not. I don't want to fail at this thing. So anyway, after the squats, I went ahead and did some heavy shrugs and some heavy seated rows, and then I did do some. I spent about 40 minutes on curls and wrist curls. I did videotape some dumbbell wrist curls with the 70-pound dumbbell. Went up to 25 good strong reps with the 70. I did tape that, and was going to do some sledgehammer work, and just said forget it. I hit the wall. So anyway, I'm going to try to get more consistent with the videos. My viewership is way down. My viewership dropped off 500 views in the 28-day period. It's down over 500 views in the 28-day period. I was up around 1,100 views every 28 days, and now I'm down to 550 or something like that. But that's my fault. I just quit putting videos out the last couple months. So try to get that back up and try to get my strength back up. And I'm also going to start adding some motorcycle videos along with my training, like some of the other guys do. I ride all the time. I just have not got the GoPro and the chest harness. I'm not going to go with helmet cam. I'm going to go with the chest harness so we can get a more bird's eye view. You can see my speedometer, everything. And I just like the harness, the chest harness with the GoPro a little better than the helmet cam. And so I've got to get all that perfected. And then I'll start throwing some riding videos out there. I've got a beautiful place to ride. I live in the country, but I'm from Columbus originally. I love city riding. So I do a lot of riding in Columbus. And I love riding in the short north on a hot Saturday night, man. Everything's popping. The cafes are going. People sitting outside eating and drinking. People walking up and down High Street. Other bikers out riding. Hot cars riding around. Even the police driving around, making sure everyone's okay. It's just a fun night. You see all kinds of things too. You see people tattooed up. I've sat at red lights and had conversations with people on my motorcycle, just from red light to red light, talking to people. Man, it's a great Saturday night ride. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of that summer riding to the channel too, but not much. I'm going to keep it weight training though. But I am going to add a little zazz, little motorcycle zazz to it, you know. And so anyway, check out the squat video, the video before this one. And hit 500 pounds strong, but I got a lot of work to do in this last 7 weeks. So later, Gators. Dave out.